Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you are very welcome. My name is Rimby and you're watching Thriving with Mrs. O. Today I'm going to show you how to make a super easy puff puff recipe. This is perfect for beginners. Ever since I got married, I've learned to cook puff puff and I have a few different recipes. This version is simple, quick, and absolutely delicious. These are the main ingredients you'll need for this recipe. We're using self-raising white flour, which helps give the puff puff a nice rise without needing the yeast. For sweetness, I am using Canderel Sugarly. Now, this is a sugar substitute, but you can still use regular sugar if you prefer. If I'm being honest though, there's not much difference in taste, but Sugarly is a sweetener, it's less calories and it is healthier. I'll be using full-fed natural yogurt, which adds softness and a slight tang. And natural yogurt also mimics some of the actions of yeast. So you do not actually need any yeast at all for this recipe. The natural yogurt is enough. I'll be adding allspice for flavor and a bit of vanilla essence for that extra aroma. Now you can switch things up by using cinnamon or nutmeg instead. Both work beautifully in this recipe. And this is all the ingredients you need. You may need a little bit of water depending on the texture that you like. Now let's move on to making the batter. First, I'm going to sift the flour. Now this step is really key because it removes any lumps and ensures a smooth batter. Also removes any impurities, things that you don't want in your batter. So try not to skip this step. Next, I'm going to add my sweetener, which is the Sugarly. Now I'm using half a cup of Sugarly, but you can use more depending on how much you like. Then I'm adding a quarter teaspoon of the allspice and half a teaspoon of the vanilla essence. Now I'm going to add the whole jar of yogurt. So the jar I'm using makes 2 cups. So this equates to 2 cups of yogurt. And now it's time to mix the butter. I tend to use a spatula to mix my butter, but you can use clean hands if you prefer. Now, if your butter feels too thick, please do add a little bit of water to loosen it slightly, and then just keep mixing it until the texture is smooth and lump-free. And there you go, your butter is ready to go. You do not need to wait. There's no yeast, so you can straight away start frying your puff puff. Now it's time to fry the puff puff. I'm using a deep pan and some olive oil to fry my puff puff. You can use any vegetable oil that you prefer. The key thing is to make sure your pan is deep enough, you have enough oil, low to medium heat to fry your puff puff. Now here comes the tricky part, getting the shape right. We're going to use a dessert spoon to scoop our butter into the oil. Now, if you know how to use your hands to scoop the butter, that's absolutely fine. The important thing is to work at a steady pace because you want your puff puff to cook evenly. One other key thing is to ensure your oil is not too hot because if it is, the outside will brown too quickly and the inside will stay uncooked. Now, if this is your first time making puff puff, try with a small batch first before cooking the rest. Now, once your butter is in the oil, you move them around gently so that they fry evenly on all sides. So you want a nice golden brown color, and this will take you roughly 7 minutes to get your puff puff cooked. The key thing is to keep turning them until they're all a nice even golden brown color. Now, if you've been watching and up to this point you haven't subscribed to Thriving with Mrs. O, please do click the subscribe button and leave a comment or a like. It just helps me to get feedback. And there you have it. Once one batch is cooked, you put the next batch in. The same process again. You turn it until it's golden brown. Cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. And I really love this puff puff. It comes out golden brown, very soft. It is fluffy. It's so easy to make. And I really hope you will give this recipe a try. And you can serve this puff puff in different ways, as a dessert, as part of canapes, or just as a snack. It just tastes great. Now, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to Thriving with Mrs. O for more smart kitchen and meal solutions.